Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith Fustus here from Keith Plays PS4. Happy Friday afternoon to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, this is a matchup, an NFC East rivalry matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Dallas will be traveling to Eastern Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, which is cracked. And it's well known in Philadelphia. Independence Hall is very well known there. It was where the Declaration of Independence was signed and it's on the back of the $100 bill. Philadelphia is also known for their cheesesteaks. I like cheesesteaks from like Sheetz at times, but I don't get it all the time from Sheetz. So this is gonna be a pretty good matchup. They're gonna play in Lincoln Financial Field. This time in the Philadelphia Sports Complex, where it's also Citizens Bank Park is in that area, in that parking lot area, as well as Wells Fargo Center. So, without further explanation, let's get right into it. Alright, we are here at the Lincoln Financial Field, one of the nicest stadiums in the United States. Heinz Field, First Energy Stadium, AT&T Stadium, Raymond James Stadium are all nice stadiums in my opinion. And the Eagles and Cowboys come out of the tunnel to battle each other off.
It's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles versus Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, now we are the Philadelphia Eagles as we are ready to return the kickoff here as the Dallas Cowboys in blue are kicking it off for us. The reason why I chose Dallas to wear blue in this episode, and we stop at the 30 by the way, as we see Carson Wentz step onto the field for the first time in this episode. So the reason why the Dallas Cowboys are wearing blue today is really they don't get to wear blue very much during the season because they designate their white jerseys for home and they wear it on the road as well. So it gives Dallas an opportunity to wear their navy blue uniforms with the star on their sleeves with the stripe, which I like. Which makes it pretty interesting in my opinion. So now we're gonna, and the Eagles rarely wear white for home. And Carson Wentz gets sacked there as it's now 2nd and 12. We're gonna have to use our recent plays here. Let's see. We're gonna use the formation here. We're gonna use a single back. And I'm thinking we should use some Zach Ertz as our tight end here, our main receiver for this Eagles team, one of the main receivers. And he gets it down to the 8-yard line. We're at goal line already. Hopefully, if we get a reception here at goal line, he will get it into the end zone. Oh, we were this close from getting it into the end zone for a TD, but it's always 2nd and goal now. 2nd and goal from the 8. And now we get it into the end zone for a TD there. Zach Ertz gets his first receiving touchdown of the game as the Eagles score their first points of the game here in Philadelphia in the 2-1-5 and the 2-6-7. The Dallas Cowboys get their first touchdown. It was a 104-yard kickoff return touchdown there by Amari Cooper, the former Oakland Raiders wide receiver. He just runs it out. Nobody stops him there. and he jumps on into the end zone, and that will be a touchdown for the Cowboys. It will be tied 7-7 here in Philadelphia. Okay, now we're ready to return the kickoff here, as Dallas just scored on a kickoff return for a touchdown, as we got some Miles Sanders, as he will run this out, and he will get stopped at the 27 there. So this will still be this is going to be first down and 10 here from the 27. So now Miles Sanders has the ball, and he will get stopped at the 36 there, as it will be 2nd and 1. So now we're going to use a passing play here. It's 2nd and 1 now from the 36. Hopefully we could get a first. Oh, we do get a reception there. After it was first incomplete, now it's complete, which makes it pretty interesting in my opinion, I'd have to admit. But that rarely happens. So now Carson Wentz, he's going to pass it off to Alshon Jeffrey. Oh, he does a juke move there, and he will move the chains and get the first down. 100 yards there. 101 rather by Carson Wentz. Half of the yardage was from Alshon Jeffrey, and he will get it in. Touchdown Eagles, with Alshon Jeffrey getting his first receiving touchdown of the game here, as it is tied. Now, excuse me, as it's now going to be 14-7 here in the 2-1-5. Okay, it is 2nd down and 10 now. So Dak Prescott is on the field for the first time on offense rather. And now Michael Gallup gets his first reception of the game, but he gets 32 yards there. And this is the end of the first quarter. This is Citizens Bank Field, and then that's Wells Fargo Center where the Sixers play basketball. Opened in 1996, though. During Allen Iverson's rookie year with the Sixers, he wore number 3. And Michael Gallup gets a reception there, and he will get stopped at the 44, though. 2nd down and 10. He gained no yards whatsoever. And now we're going to have to blitz on this play. So they're down at the 44 here, as we see Dak Prescott. He passes it off to Amari Cooper. And it's 3rd and inches now from the 34. And Zeke Elliott gets a first down, the Ohio State product. So they're down at the 32 now, 1st down and 10. As he will get stopped there at the 26. 2nd and 5 now for the Dallas Cowboys offensive unit. So it's 2nd and 5. Pass Prescott back to pass. Gets it down at the 12-yard line. They're in the red zone whatsoever, but they want to get at least a first down. So now Dak Prescott is just going to run this in, and he gets a touchdown before the 2-minute warning even begins. So first rushing touchdown of the game for Dak Prescott, as it will now be tied 14-14 here in Philly. All right, now we're ready to return the middle here, as it's tied 14-14 with Miles Sanders doing the kickoff return here. And he will get stopped at the 25, so this will be a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles as we see Miles Sanders breaking a stiff arms, breaks a couple tackles, gets down to 47, a gain of 22 yards there that time. Dallas allowed 167 total yards, both on offense, passing and rushing. And we see Carson Wentz get his first rushing attempt, and he will get stopped at the 31 there. So, we're going to rush it in. We're going to run it in first down and 10 now with Miles Sanders, and he will get stopped at the 24 there. So, it's second down and 3 from the 24 there. And he will get stopped at the 17. 5 rushes and 60 yards for Miles Sanders, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native. So now he will get stopped there at the 13. This is second down and 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of the first half as it's tied 14-14 here in Philly. And we will just begin the second half in just a moment. All right, now we're ready to kick off the second half here at the Lincoln Financial Field as they are ready to kick this off. And the Cowboys are ready to return here with Amari Cooper. And he will get stopped at the 25 there, as this will be first down and 10 from the 25. So this will begin the first play of the third quarter. And he gets a reception there. Michael Gallup makes a reception that time. So as a fumble, and the Eagles recover the ball. So this will be the first turnover of the game for the Dallas Cowboys football team here, as we're going to do a Philly special. Hopefully this can successfully work. So I'm thinking, come on, we could get this. Touchdown, Eagles. Second receiving touchdown of the game for Alshon Jeffrey here. And I think this was a wide receiver that threw the ball. So that was a pretty cool play there that time, as it's now going to be 21-14 here in Philadelphia. Ezekiel Elliott just made a run there, but there is a flag on the play, and that is a illegal block in the back there. So we are going to accept here, as it will now be first down and 12 now. So now Ezekiel Elliott will get stopped at the 22 there. So this is second and 12 from the 22. So now he's going to pass it off to some CeeDee Lamb, the rookie. So he is 6 for 7, 73 yards there that time. And now he's going to rush this out, and he will get stopped at the 40. So now we're going to use some zone coverage here. And now we got Zeke Elliott gains a rush there. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 40-yard line. and he does not make the first down there. So it's 4th and 5. So we're ready to return this punt here with Miles Sanders, who has not scored a touchdown yet in this game. So he is going to be... I was going to do a fair catch there, but we get stopped at the 6-yard line. And we are going to take a break. The Dallas Cowboys there got a 2-point safety. And as the Philadelphia Eagles, we got sacked in our own end zone. And we have to do a free kick at the 20-yard line, as they will return the punt here. And they will get stopped at the 45 for the Cowboys rather. So now we're going to use some zone coverage here in the Lincoln Financial Field. So 6 rushes, 12 yards there. So now the third quarter is about to end pretty soon. And Dak Prescott gets a reception there after he almost gets sacked there. So it's 3rd and 19, and the third quarter is over, as the Eagles are still leading 21-16 here in Philadelphia. So they scored a touchdown in the first half. The Cowboys, 2 touchdowns, 1 in each quarter, and then the 2-point safety. So now he will make the incomplete pass. So this will be 4th down. 4th and 19, actually. And we got some Miles Sanders. He will be ready to return this punt. But at least we have to gain more yards, because you know what happened last time? We accidentally made the fair catch there. And that caused us at the 6. And then we got sacked in our own end zone for a 2-point safety. So just keep that in mind throughout the video. So just keep in mind the 16 there was from that 2-point safety. Alright, now Zach Ertz gets a reception there deep across the field by Carson Wentz. And we are down at the 45 here. And Sanders will get stopped there. 7 rushes and 62 yards. So he's close from getting at least 100 yards. So now Miles Sanders, he breaks a couple. He's just going to run this across the field. No one's going to stop him. And he will just jump on in to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. 56-yard rushing touchdown there. And this will be his first touchdown of the game, in fact. Alright, now we're trying to attempt a 2-point conversion here. We're going to use goal line. We're going to use the HB drive. If this don't work, at least we're winning still. But Miles Sanders, we didn't make it into the end zone, so you know what that means. The Dallas Cowboys have possession of the football. And so now we're going to have to be ready to kick this off. As Amari Cooper is still the receiver, the return man. I meant to say he's a wide receiver on this team. He's one of the best offensive players for this Dallas Cowboys team that left the Oakland Raiders who got traded from Oakland in mid-2018, mid of the 2018 season. I think November-ish is when he got traded to the Dallas Cowboys. And that will be an incomplete pass there. 8 for 11, 68 yards for Dak Prescott. So Dallas has the football. Zeke Elliott gets a reception, as they will be down at the 48 there. 88 yards for Dak Prescott. So now they're down at the 48 there. And it's now 3rd and goal here. But Andy Dalton is now the quarterback here for this Dallas Cowboys team. He just recently left the Bengals to sign with his home state in his home state of Texas. As Dallas is ready to score a field goal here. And they're going to score 3 points. And the kick is good. It is now 27-19 here in Philadelphia. As the Eagles are still winning. As we're ready to return the kickoff here. So now Miles Sanders, he's going to run this out. And he gets stopped at the 48-yard line. Regardless, so this will be 1st down and 10 from the 48 here. We got some Miles Sanders. He gets a 1st down. Regardless, so we're at the 39. We only got a minute to go in this whole game. And Miles Sanders, he's gonna run it off. Scores it. Touchdown. Eagles. 39 yards there. And this will now be 34-19 here in Lincoln Financial Field. The sun is setting, the moon is rising as the dark skies are getting into it here in Philadelphia. And the Eagles are leading by 15, which is good. Alright, now we're going to use the zone coverage here. As it's now 2nd down and 10 from the 26-yard line. As Andy Dalton is scrambling. Incomplete pass though. 0 for 3 for Dalton. He used to play for the Bengals for 8 seasons. Got drafted by them in 2011-ish. As he was 0 for 4 there. They're now going to try to make a 4th down conversion. And there is a flag on the play, and it's an encroachment call. As they're going to likely gain a couple yards. Alright, now it is 1st and 10 from the 31 here. As we got a minute to go before this game is over. Amari Cooper gets another touchdown there. It was a long 81 yards from Andy Dalton, the TCU product. As he just scrambles, throws it across the field. And that will be a TD for the Eagles. And we will see you guys when we have the ball. Alright, now we're ready to return the kickoff here. As we only got 42 seconds left in this game. So they're going to get stopped at the 48. So it's 1st down and 10. So they're down at the 48. So Eagles have possession of the football here. This has been a really good game so far. 34-26. The Eagles are winning by 8 here at home in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell. Alright, now he's just going to run it in. Dallas is taking all their timeouts. The link is lighting up. Feels like Sunday Night Football has been coming to Philly. And Carson Wentz gets sacked by Jalen Smith. So this is 3rd down and 11. 3, 2, 1. The game is over. The Philadelphia Eagles win it by the final score of 34-26. at home against the Dallas Cowboys. This was a really good game here for both teams today. They got at least a kickoff / punt return for a touchdown. And we will see you guys statistics here in just a moment. Okay, as you guys saw, the Eagles won 34-26. The Eagles had a total offense of 388. Dallas had 230. Dallas had 67 rushing yards, and Philly had 222 passing yards, 166. They had 163. This was a really close one, as Dak Prescott, Andy Dalton, and Carson Wentz all did a well-performing job here. 13 first downs, 6 first downs, 8 punt return yards, 229 kickoff return yards. Red zone, they got 2 for 2. We got 2 for 4. Penalties, they had 1 for 10. We got 2 out of 10. They were both encroachment. Carson Wentz had 7 for 8 with a perfect passer rating of 158.3, 103 passing yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. Dak Prescott had 9 out of 13 with 88 yards. Andy Dalton had 1 for 6, 81 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jalen Reagor had a perfect passer rating of a 1 for 1 and 1 passing touchdown. Rushing wise, Miles Sanders had 12 for 200 and 2 touchdowns. 14 broken tackles there. Ezekiel Elliott had 7 attempts, 14 yards, and no touchdowns. Dak Prescott had 2 carries, 53 yards, and a TD. Receiving wise, Amari Cooper had 4 receptions, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey had 4 receptions, 189 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Zach Ertz had 3 receptions, 63 yards, and a TD. Defensively, let's see how many sacks they got. Jalen Smith had the most with 1.5. Fletcher Cox had 1, and Dorrance Armstrong had a sack as well. There was no safeties. There was a 2-point safety, but anyway. So let's see the scoring summary. Dallas did get a safety. 8-yard pass. Amari Cooper had a 104-yard kickoff return there. Alshon Jeffrey, Miles Sanders, 57-yard. 2-point conversion failed. So that wraps it up, everybody. Hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and peace out.